we both have experienced that then, because like in 2016, I was working as an executive sous chef for a big hotel. And like a hotel executive sous chef, you're more doing numbers than cooking.
Yeah.
Right? You're like, I got to make sure our payroll is right. I got to make sure our food cost is right. And then maybe you show up and you cook like 1 or 2 hours a day, like at the most. And it really pulled my love for cooking and threw it out the window.
Yeah.
And I actually like literally quit the hotel I was working. I was working for the Hyatt, and I was with them for almost 10 years.
Wow.
I was like, I'm done.
Yeah.
Right. And we moved up to Oregon. I actually became a personal trainer and then did that for like a year. It's like, I hate this. And that's when I bounced around from restaurant to restaurant.
Yeah.
I think if it weren't for the creative side that I can have on YouTube, and also we've talked about some of the negative sides, but one of the biggest positives is that you can be creative and be successful.
Yeah.
And to me, as someone who like has all of these like weird visions in my head from cosplay and food and everything, I'm like, you can do it.
Yeah.
You know, you just have to package it correctly and people will enjoy it. And like that to me, like sparked all of this. And I'm like, nope, that's cool. I can do this then.
Yeah.
I can have fun. Like I can make all these fun videos, and it reignited my passion for food, because now it's, oh man, I can't wait to go to this ramen joint, because then I can take ideas and bring it back and maybe do a fun video about it and like use it in different ways. And it's like, that kind of made me want to cook again. Because I don't think, if it weren't for YouTube, I probably wouldn't be cooking. I would have just gone to a different career. Be like, all right, let me just do something else.
Yeah, a lot of people did.
I don't know what that thing would.
Yeah.
A lot of people did within the food industry and in the YouTube industry, because I don't think a lot of people realize how much work goes into just me. Like, right. Like after, like we were talking about during this episode, after this, I got to go downstairs and finish filming.
Yeah.
Right. I have to finish filming today because of the type of video that I'm doing.
Yeah.
And then after that, I got to write 4 recipes for this new project that I'm working on, which isn't a cookbook. It's a very personal project and I can't talk about it yet. But like, I got to write those recipes, and then you're in bed by like 10:30, you know, maybe if you have time, you can like veg out and like watch an episode of something and that's it. But I don't care about work-life balance, right? I put it in air quotes because I like working in bursts where I will literally work 60 or 70 hours one week, and the next week be like, I'm playing World of Warcraft for 2 days straight. Don't bother me. Right. That's how I like working, which it's not for everybody, you know, but you can do that. That's the thing. And it becomes like your own schedule, your own whatever, right? Like I kind of am envious of you where like, I just get to cook and no cameras on. Cause when I'm cooking, I have 3 cameras and like a wireless lapel mic, have to make sure everything like looks half decent and clean, have all my mise en place ready, because otherwise the camera's just rolling with nothing happening.
You got a lot of wasted time.
You know?
And it makes editing such a nightmare, dude.
Oh God. Yeah. If you don't film for the edit, you're screwed.
Yeah. 100%. I have a really difficult time handing over any food footage to anyone who's not me, because like I know exactly like what cuts look the best and like where I need to go and like what I need to change and like and then you create it's basically
there's a lot of trust there.
You have to like really, you know, hand that off to someone, and also get good at filming exactly what you're looking for in the first place, which again in a kitchen is just so, it's not the way that people think when they cook. Like no one's cooking and being like, oh, this is the perfect transition shot, I need to like get in here and get a close-up of this.
You're just trying to cook.
Yeah, exactly. So
what I discovered with that, which is a very expensive way of doing it, is I just got 3 4K cameras that way, and they're all set up at different angles. So it's like, then I can get the shot that I think would look best at the time. I do use an editor for 2 videos per month at the most. But I create the videos literally to have an editor, because it's very hard to use an editor, I think, with like voiceover and stuff involved. So like everything that I send him is just a hot mic. So he has everything he needs, and he just goes to town. He loves anime. He likes food. I'm like, bro, this is perfect. You know, he's in the UK. So like everything kind of works out. But I agree. Like the videos that I do 100% of. Right. That's like, you're talking about, if I'm going to have, God, I don't know, 12, let's say 10 hours out of my day, I'll probably have like 1 hour of total footage, maybe 2 hours of total footage, but that's 20 hours of footage I have to go through for a single video. Like as a food creator, most food creators are going through like 2 hours total. you know, how, let's be honest. Like I love my fellow food creators, but if you're baking a loaf of bread, you probably don't have that much footage to edit.
No, you don't.
Because I've done it.
Yeah.
Because I've done it. I know. Whereas now it's like to be more creative takes a lot more effort.
Yeah.
And there's good and bad with that.
Yeah.
You know, there's just whatever mission you want to accomplish. So I don't know. I think that to kind of end on that thought, like if you want to be a creator and you're like talking to the lens now, if you want to be a creator, try to find your why and make sure the why is something you enjoy doing for a very long time.
Yeah. Or if you want it to be like a full-time, like a long-term thing. If you're just here to like mess around and find
have
out,
a good time.
Have fun with it. But I honestly, that's my biggest takeaway for anyone who's either just dabbling in it, they're trying to make it their thing. It has to be fun for you, like a lot of the time. Otherwise, it's not going to be worth it. Like, you know, in a regular job, you're getting
100%.
paid to be there, and that's like a big incentive. But this, it's just got to be fun. Or what are you doing here? You know?
No, I agree. Because I've learned to create my own fun, and a lot of people haven't learned that yet. So I enjoyed working out 3 or 4 times. Probably 4 times now today. Like I really had fun with that. Like it was great. You know, I get to eat a bunch of food and work out. Like it's a fun time. I get to yell Getsuga Tensho or Bankai or whatever. And it's like, I don't care. You create your own fun. So just like as a creator, yes, there's a lot of trials and tribulations, but like the rewards can be very rewarding as long as you learn how to navigate the bad. You know, because I won't say this is a bad gig. Like we're still very blessed to be able to do this. And I won't say it's luck. I don't believe in much luck. Like you can, it's a lot of hard work. Yeah. Cause luck is, everybody kind of looks at luck and like, oh, that person was lucky. I'm like, that person has been making content for 12 years and they finally got their break.
It paid off.
Right.
Yeah.
I've literally seen it happen. I was watching Josh Weissman again. I'll bring him up because I've been watching him for a long time. He hit 500,000 subs, right? Which is a very big milestone for a lot of creators. And he was talking about going full time and maybe taking some more to like, because he was quitting his job so he can make content full time because he was starting to make enough money. But that one video that he celebrated 500,000 subscribers with was the Popeye's chicken sandwich at home but better. Wow. And that went to 10 million views, and then he went from 500,000 subs to like 7 million in like a year and a half.
Wow, that's crazy.
But I'm like, he's been cooking since he was 17 and he's been making videos for almost 4 years at that point. There was no luck involved. Like he already did the work and now he's just, he's just carrying it. So I'm a firm believer in like just putting in the work, you know,
with everything.
The right way.
Yeah. The right way.
Putting
Being
in
the
work,
keywords there, not burning yourself out, going crazy.
Exactly. But yeah, anything else you want to? I mean, that was a pretty heavy discussion. But
it
like,
was.
Here
I was like, oh, we're going to talk about the fun
things
things that we've messed up in the kitchen. I guess that's a conversation for another day. But yeah.
Oh, that definitely could be a conversation for another day. But like, it almost was like therapeutic to like talk because I talk to a lot of creators about this. I'm like, I'm a part-time YouTube coach for a small program, so I'm like, I talk to creators about this stuff. I'm like, guys, just be your audience. Like, enjoy the company you keep. You know, like otherwise you're gonna hate it.
It is therapeutic to talk about. Honestly, I'm really glad that we could have this conversation because content creation can be really, really lonely. And when it's just you out there with people, I have frequent commenters and I love seeing them all the time, but it's just hard sometimes when you're on your own.
Oh yes, finish that thought.
We as we were saying before that dramatic interlude, it's just good to talk to someone who gets it because most people in my life do very, very starkly do not understand at all. They are content consumers. They're not content creators. They don't get what it's like. And it can be really lonely when you're kind of like off on a corner and you're just doing this by yourself and everyone's like, wow, seems like it's going well for you, Emily, good job. And I'm over there like,
eyes are bleeding.
It's not going well at all.
The only people I talk to are my cats. Like, that's it.
Yeah.